Let's do another draft, shall we? Switch back to this view. I think it's a little better for drafting. Alright, that's not really a playable card in Limited. Essence Capture is okay. Orzhov Enforcer is good. Trollbred Guardian is good. Bring to Trial is good. Imperious Oligarch is good. I'm going to take the Orzhov Enforcer because I'm really biased towards black-white. I think Simic is one of the stronger decks, and there's a lot of good Simic stuff in this pack. Between the Warrior, the Counterspell, the Skittering Eel, and the Guildgate. But I'm going to take the Enforcer. Probably should have gone Simic because there's some really good Simic stuff. I mean, I still could. Like, this card I think is really gross. To make a decision here. I think this is almost certainly the wrong decision. I just don't want to play Simic. So I'm going to keep picking black-white cards. Yeah, I definitely let the record show that this is the wrong decision. Just the one that I want to make. I'm not really a fan of Vindictive Vampire, having gotten him in a few drafts here. There's no like mass sack outlet to take care of this effect. There's not enough board wipes to make it worth it. And it doesn't have a good body for 4 mana. I think Orator is really good though. Orator, however you pronounce that. I can't speak English. I think this card is kind of underwhelming, so I'm going to pick either Summary Judgment or Twilight Panther. And I think I'm going to take the Judgment. I think it's a better card on average. Okay, second Ill-Gotten Inheritance or second Orator. I'm going to take the Dude, because you can never have too many low drops right now in this format, I feel like anyway. We'll take the Scavenger. Rakdos Locket to the side in case there's something we want to splash red for. Orzhov Guildgate because it's on color. We'll take the Watchdog. It's kind of annoying. I don't know if we're actually going to play it. I haven't really played with this guy yet. We'll take the Transport. Consigned to the Pit, though we're probably not running it. Second Inheritance came around anyway. Ooh! Oh, Rare Wrath or Exaltation. Exaltation's really good because we're going super wide. But Wrath is really good because Wrath. I'm going to take the Wrath. Ooh! Alright. This is where we're starting to get some payoffs. How much Afterlife cards do we have? Like 1? 2? I'm going to take Pitiless Pontiff. Guildmage might actually be better there, but I'm not sure. Not totally certain. Blade Brand, I guess, is reasonable. Cantrip plus trade a dude off to kill something. It's either that or Locket. Locket could be reasonable because we do have a double white, double black card. I'm going to take Blade Brand. I don't really like the Lockets in an aggro deck, which is what I'm trying to be. We could take... I don't think we take Sky Tether. I think we take the Vampire. This is good, but we don't have a ton of flyers. Yeah. I'll take the Vampire. Grasping Thrall is really good. Dead Revels is reasonable. We don't really want a second Scavenger, though. Well, maybe we do. We'll take Scavenger. Here we go. Messenger's what I'm looking for. Okay. Grotesque Demise is great, so is Blade Juggler. We're kind of light in the 3 spot. We have a Wrath, but I don't think we have any other removal. Well, Blade Brand, like, I'm going to take the Juggler. Goblin Gathering to the side. I just didn't take the white card. I should have took the white card. Thirsting Shade. Lock it into the side. Plague White. Debtor's Transport, we're not playing 2. Lock it to the side. And Deface to the side. Alright, third pack. Second Pontiff is good. Bring to Trial is also excellent removal. I'm going to take the Pontiff. Mortify, pretty much hands down. We don't have a lot of Afterlife cards, but Night of the Last Breath is too expensive. The last time I picked it, I really regretted it. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to take the Racketeers here. Because Afterlife 2 is really strong. Okay, we have the option of a Guildgate, because we only have 1, and we have double white, double black. We can take the Pegasus, or we can take the Thrall. I'm going to take the Thrall. Do I want a third Thrall? Or a Guildgate? Take the Thrall. Take the Demise. Twilight Panther. We need low drops. Take the Guildgate. Take Night of Sorrows, though that's kind of expensive for what we want to be doing. Take Catacomb Crocodile, because you never know when you're going to need a really big body. This for sideboard. We don't have as many low drops as I want, but I want the mana fixing. Okay. Cool. So the very first thing I notice is that our curve is really high. And we have a ton of creature cards, which is good. We're going to drop Consign to the Pit, Watchful Giant, Crocodile. I think we drop 1 Scavenger. We probably don't need the Watchdog or the Shade. Blade Brand might be not quite enough, not quite what we're looking for. Let's see. We can cut. This helps me look at it a little bit. Let's cut 1 more Panther and some kind of a high drop. Yeah, we'll cut that. Okay, try it like this. Let's do it. Hey, I missed somebody. Did they not come up? Oh, okay. I guess they followed me after my last stream. But it only recently came in. Thanks for following, Johnny Snaps. I appreciate it. Yeah, we got a mulligan that. Much better. Fireblade Artist, huh? Play the Enforcer, creature most likely to be able to block and get in, so we can play this Blade Juggler and undo our mulligan. Scorchmark. That's kind of brutal there. Take two. I don't think Scorchmark's very good in this format. Play Plague White. Opponent plays a mountain. Just when I thought our opponent was going to run out of resources, they happened to draw exactly what they needed, I guess. We'll get in. Cool. And then, yeah, we'll spectacle this. Mortify is good. Okay, opponent does not sack anything to Fireblade Artist. They play land, they get in, and we're going to see if we can't trade this off. Cool. Opponent plays a Spike Wheel Acrobat. We draw a Knight of Sorrow. Play Ill-Gotten Inheritance. I'm going to see if we can't start slowing down the damage we're taking. We will trade for the Spike Wheel Acrobat. Hopefully our opponent does not have removal for our Plague White. Though they did draw a bunch of cards, so it's entirely possible to have like the 1-mana First Strike spell. But they don't, thankfully for us. So they only get in for 2 damage. They play a Rakdos Trumpeter. Alright, well, let's play a Carrion Imp. Keep our life total high. Eat some of these creatures. We can trade this off for the Plague White. Save Mortify for the Trumpeter or something worse. The good news is, when you're playing against a Rakdos deck, if you can just kind of like outlast them while somewhat maintaining your life total, you should be fine. Alright. I'm going to go ahead and Mortify this enchantment. I think we can race the Trumpeter. Okay, that was a good idea. 2 of them is tough. Play Grasping Thrall. Deal 2, gain 2. Opponent plays a Rakdos Roustabout. It's in for 3. We can't block it. Has Menace. Alright, we'll play Orzhov Racketeers. Get in for 3. Opponent trades life totals with us. Okay, opponent can activate Rakdos Trumpeter twice. That's kind of bad. We make them discard. Oh no, that's only when it attacks. Okay. So we are 1 off of just killing him, I think. We lose, actually, don't we? Because they ping us for 1, we go to 4, they crack this. Oh, I did the math wrong. I thought we had 1 more mana than we did. I think I just killed myself. Well, fun, fun. Maybe they don't see the line. They see the line. Alright, cool. That was my bad. That was 100% my bad. So we're going to bring in some low drops. And we're going to cut some of our higher end stuff that we don't need. Try it like that. Cool. I would love to play first. I think this is okay. We have the land. We have a removal spell and a wrath. So, and the lands to cast both, which is kind of important. So if our opponent goes like 2-drop, 3-drop, 4-drop, we can wrath the board and... Okay, there's a Plague Light. Opponent gets in for 2, we're not going to block. Just take the damage. Opponent plays a Spike Wheel Acrobat. Alright, well I don't want to just blow this Wrath right now. So we're going to Summary Judgment the Acrobat. Cool. So we take 2. Opponent plays a tap land and a Roustabout. Okay, I think I'm fine wrathing now. We have some stronger plays coming up. At least it was a 2-for-1. Opponent plays another Roustabout. We'll play Grasping Thrall, ping our opponent. I think if they attack, we're going to take it. Okay, no blocks. Perfect. Get in for 3. Play the Carrion Imp. Exile the Acrobat. Gain a couple life. And play a Vampire with lifelink. Pass the turn. Opponent plays a Mountain. Scorch marks the Vizcapa Vampire. We'll trade. Now if we could draw a low drop to sack to the Scavenger and set up a couple of draws, that'd be fantastic. Opponent plays a second main phase Fireblade Artist. Pontiff isn't exactly what I had in mind. But we're going to go ahead and sack it anyway. Plains to the bottom. We're willing to draw another Grasping Thrall. That's pretty good here. Opponent has the option to sack. They do. Hits us for 2. Plays a Mountain. Plays a Light Up the Stage. Mortify and Blade Juggler off the top. Well, Mortify is pretty good. But they play a Blade Juggler. Opponent does not have the mana to Mortify. Cool. This should be pretty close to game. One plays another mountain. Casts Mortify and concedes. Alright, game 3. Just running it right back. Oh, man. This is really slow, but I think we can keep it. This way, as long as we make it to 4 lands, we should be able to Wrath. And this gives us a way to play a 1-drop. Perfect. If our opponent floods the board and we draw a 4th land, Wrath is going to do a whole lot for us. Play the Orator, which might work out to just be a wasted 2-drop, but even if it ends up just gaining us 1 life off of the Wrath, I think that's actually okay. And you don't have the mana to pump. But they do have a Blade Brand, so they get to choose what they kill. They found their land they were looking for. Alright, we'll play the Enforcer, gain a life. Probably should have attacked there. Don't know why I didn't. Habit, I think. Opponent pings each player. Plays a Guildgate. Plays Roustabout. We'll get in. I don't think our opponent would be willing to trade. Or they totally could be. Okay, in that case, we're going to play a Syndicate Messenger. We're okay with our afterlife creatures getting destroyed by this. Blow up the board, gain some life, get some spirits. And this lines up nicely for us to cast Thrall next turn. I don't even think they tapped their Spewer in response. Of course, I wasn't really paying attention. Opponent plays a second Ill-Gotten Inheritance, which we should be able to race. Opponent plays Dead Revels and picks up 2 creatures. We untap, we draw Pitiless Pontiff. So we Grasping Thrall to drain our opponent for 2. Get in for 2. Opponent pings us for 1 twice, goes to 12. And plays a Rakdos Roustabout. And Rakdos Trumpeter. Well, we just keep drawing and playing Grasping Thralls. Hit him for 5, and we're representing lethal next turn. I think they have to sack one of these enchantments to stay alive. That or they have to have removal. Well, we don't block. Okay, they shoot us to go up to 11. So we'll play a Pontiff. And another Pontiff. And that should be enough to keep us alive, I think. Opponent pings us for 1. Eat a Spirit. Make it indestructible. Give it Death Touch. And opponent scoops it up. We win the round. Woo! Oh gosh. We got some decks with Azor and a Carnage Tyrant. That's fun. Do you get to keep those cards? I imagine you do. I don't think they're like locked, pre-constructed decks. That'd be really scummy of Arena to do. So in the worst case, we get a Carnage Tyrant. We need more early game. This is better. Zeal to the bottom. Play the Panther. Pass the turn. Meow. Okay, third land is good. Get in for 1, play a bear. Pass the turn. Now a 3-drop off the top would be really good. Land was, I think, the next best draw. Alright, 4-drop off the top, please. That would be really good. Opponent plays a High Alert. Well, that doesn't do damage or block. So, oh, that kind of ruined my background, didn't it? Well, sometimes the camera auto-adjusts, and other times it doesn't. Maybe if I slightly decrease the amount of light. Cool. Well, that's a little annoying. Because we like to swing with Reckless Abandon. We'll take the turn off to play the Thrall. Gain 3 life. Ping our opponent for 2. Don't know what our opponent is holding, but it's scary. Okay, opponent taps our Thrall. That's better than their own summary judgment. We'll attack for 1. Opponent takes the 1. Play Plague White. Ooh, okay. That's a little bad. Especially because our opponent's probably not going on offense for us to kill it anytime soon. Opponent plays a Pegasus. It's in for 4. We'll take it. That was a good draw. Get rid of their flyer. Even if they have Quench, we can pay for it. Opponent intends to respond. Okay, goes to quench it. Cool. Get in for a bunch. Opponent's at 4. Ugh. Plays a Syndicate Messenger. Let's attack just like this. Opponent takes some damage. We play a big scavengy boy, and we eat the kitty cat. Poor kitty. Let's drop... Actually, I think I'm going to keep the Blade Juggler. I'm fine even hard casting it next turn if I have to. Gain a life. Opponent plays a Skatewing Spy, which thankfully does not have flying yet. Hardcast the Blade Juggler. Gain a life and ping ourselves. Play a land. Get in for 5. Opponent just chumps. Gets a Spirit Token. I think that was the best possible outcome for us. I think our opponent probably should have double blocked there. Maybe not. Maybe single blocking there is the best to do. Okay, opponent does not attack. We go to our turn. That's adapt 2. Get in with the 5/5. Opponent wants to put it on top of our deck. Well, there's nothing we can do about that. That's kind of annoying. Opponent finally finds another land. Opponent does not attack. Well, we redraw the Undercity Scavenger. So we're going to replay the Undercity Scavenger. Unless, of course, our opponent counters it. They do. We mill a few cards. Alright. Worth noting, we still have 2 Grasping Thralls left to draw, both of which are kind of really good here. Opponent plays a Persistent Petitioner. Can I get you to sign something? We just need your signature! And a 10th District Veteran. Opponent's still low on the amount of flyers they have. Oh, please attack. Yes! 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 Perfect. Alright, let's get rid of this problem. Get in for 3. Opponent now has to block with their last remaining flyer. We get to play an Orator, gain some life. I hope that was worth it, opponent. Sweet. I don't even really think there was a reason they needed to attack there either. Like, I totally think they were fine to, like, sit back and just play the longer game. I mean, maybe that depended on what we were holding. Maybe that's the information they needed to know to accurately make that decision, but... Hey, welcome back! Opponent gets in with a bunch of guys for 9. They could actually have... I don't remember the name of the spell. The untap all your guys, they get +1/+3. They could actually have that, so we're going to block. Because that would outright kill us. They have it! I remembered. That would have been 18. That would have been lethal. We didn't necessarily need to double block. But opponent should be dead now. Whew! I remembered to play around common cards. Opponent mills us for 1 to see the ill-gotten inheritance. We get in for 3 and kill our opponent. Yeah! Alright, cool. I think we're going to bring in an Exposed to Daylight. And we're going to go down... Probably Arrester's Zeal for that. I think Twilight Panther is a fine thing to bring in. Just because we're going to need... maybe not. Yeah. Alright. Run it back. I really need to figure out some better lighting in this room. If I shut it off, is that... That's better. I'm like sitting totally in the dark now. Okay. Opponent's going to decide whether or not they want to play. Alright, we'll keep this. This is a good hand. We got 2 castable creatures, 1 almost castable, like decent curve, and a removal spell. Opponent starts with a Plains. We'll play Plains as well. Opponent plays an island into Pegasus. So we play a swamp into an Orzhov Enforcer. Death Touch and Afterlife. Seems like pretty nasty combination. Opponent. Now thinking about them. Thinking about their life. Deciding whether or not to attack. Taps our creature to draw a card, trying to draw a land, it looks like. Looks like they're stuck on 2. They get in for 1. They pass. We'll play a Plains, play Vizcapa Vampire, and we're going to get in for 1. We're just going to get in. If our opponent has a pump spell, we will Grotesque Demise. I'm fine doing this as well. So opponent puts the life linker back on top. We get in for 1. Untapping and playing Grasping Thrall is where I want to be. Hopefully they don't have a quench. Get in for 1. Play Grasping Thrall. It resolves. Ping him for 2. Seems good. Well, I don't feel too sorry for our opponent, even if they kept a pretty reasonable hand, because this happened to us not too long ago. So I'm not really that empathetic about it. I'm just happy to be winning right now. After drawing 15 lands in a row. Alright, we'll try and aggro them out, put them out of their misery. Played the wrong one first in case of quench, but doesn't seem like it's relevant. Yeah, that was kind of mean, wasn't it? Play the Scavenger, sack the Enforcer, get a Spirit, and scry 2. Actually, don't think we need either of these. I want to draw more big flyers. We get a 1/1. Attack for 3 and pay for it. Pass the turn. Yeah, these are all good attackers, aren't they, in this board state? Opponent does not have a Wrath in their colors, so we're totally fine to extend into this. Okay. I wouldn't call that a victory. That was kind of like... Game 1 was a legit game. I think they got mana screwed then, too. Didn't they only draw like 4 lands? They're the one that had the, not assault formation, but high alert. Alright, next round. Alright, we'll keep. We got 2 castable creatures. Guildgate tapped. Hey, Neff. How's it going? We played 1 draft and got trounced pretty quickly in 3 rounds, and now we're playing more Orzhov-y things. Ass formation. What? Yeah. We'll play Plague White. Pass the turn. Oh, not too bad. Kind of hungry. Went back on my diet today. Gonna try and lose more weight. Ate good food. Like food that was good for me, not food I consider delicious, you know. Play a Guildgate. Play a Pontiff. No attacks. Remember a streamer calling it ass formation? Well, it's kind of like put your butts first and deal damage with your toughness. That's like anything that's got the 1 mana add power ability is called fire breathing. So anything that like play mana add toughness, I call ass breathing, much to the dislike of my roommate. We'll sack the Plague White. We don't actually need him. Play another Pontiff. Just doubled down on my own diet and workout and it's hurting. I hear you there, brother. What? Don't put 1/1 counters on walls. That's not okay. Shouldn't be doing that. They have a Frilled Mystic. Fun. And now they will have the mana to cast a Frilled Mystic. Opponent plays a Skatewing Spy. We're gonna get rid of that now while we have the opportunity. No attacks. Alright, I need some light in here. It's kind of depressing. Apologies if the camera gets a little screwed up. No attacks. Hamburger, rice, and carrots. That's my secret workout, like, good food meal. Alright, opponent cannot Frilled Mystic. So we're going to play Ill-Gotten Inheritance. I swear. Oh, they have another counterspell? Ugh. Fine. I hate how good counterspells are in this limited format. Well, we don't have to commit to anything right now. So we're just going to keep playing the waiting game. See if we can bait this counterspell. Nope. Don't know why our opponent attacked there. Opponent plays an Aeromunculus. Sounds disgusting, actually. Alright. You can counter this. I know it's there. I'm doing this to bait it. Okay. We have other better cards we don't want them to counter, so. No blocks. Now, adapt. Adapt! Dismissed! Take 3. Opponent plays a Gatebreaker Ram. That's pretty bad for us, actually. Play Inheritance. We need to draw any cheap, sacrificable creature. In fact, maybe we just play this and don't sacrifice anything to it. We will not sack another creature. No blocks, we'll take 9. It hurts. It hurts a lot. Hopefully we draw a creature with Afterlife. That would be really good. Sphinx of the Guild Pact? You're not supposed to play good creatures. Not when I'm playing awful creatures. Alright, play the kitty cat. No attacks. Take 5. Mortify off the top? Oh gosh. I feel like we deserve this. This is the only way we stay alive. We deserve this. By we, I mean I. I don't think anybody in chat deserved that, but I think I deserved that. Alright. Didn't really have any sideboard for this one. I guess I could have brought in Consign to the Pit, but... just need to draw one of our aggro hands and we'll be fine. Ouch. We would play first. 2-drop, 5-drop, and a Mortify? Sure. Not really an aggro hand, but one that will work. Another 5-drop. Opponent plays an island. Goes for the mill wall. Does some milling. Mills some really good cards. I had a feeling I'm going to need to get in for damage. So that feels like a super big waste, but I don't want the game to go really long like it did last time. Besides, they definitely didn't have counter mana for it when I did that. Okay, what do they reveal? Frilled Mystic. Of course it's Frilled Mystic. That's what it was last time, and that's what it'll be next time. I have a feeling. Alright, no attacks. Ooh. Opponent is not going to be able to Frilled Mystic our next play. So we're going to play Orzhov Racketeers, and they probably have Quench. No, they have Essence Capture. Lame. No attacks. Opponent plays a Senate Guildmage. And a land. Gets in for 3. We won't block. Untap. Get in for 2. Spectacle. Oh my gosh. Do you have a Thought Collapse? Why? Why do you have so many counter spells? Why did you mill all of our bombs? Alright, I'm on tilt. Maybe they'll Frilled Mystic that one. Get counter greedy. Like, he only has one other card in his hand. It can't possibly be anything good. Counters the 2-drop. That's pretty good. Play the Knight. Gain a life. Oh, okay. Opponent decides to gain some life. No, we will not attack. Opponent plays a Gatebreaker Ram, which is really bad for us because this card is super good. No blocks. Take 5. Play an Ill-Gotten Inheritance. No attacks. I swear, if he top decked a Gate to play. No, but you're gonna go find one, aren't you? Oh, I'm just angry today. Removal for Ram, please. Okay. Moving on. Okay. Let's go ahead and we'll play. We'll keep. Does it make it any better if I direct the light onto myself? No, it does not. It is better to be backlit like this. Alright, cool. Oh, also, Neff, while you're here, why does our opponent have a gold name? What do they do to earn a gold name? Neff, while you're here, can you tell me if my voice sounds any different than what you're used to listening to when I stream? Or Midnight Pro, for that matter. I put some filters on the mic to try and take out a bunch of the background noise, so that's what I'm going for. Opponent is playing another wall deck. Nothing that's noticeable? Okay, cool. At the very least, it makes me a little bit more sane to not see the volume spiking randomly. So... Opponent is on 5 color gates. I think I'm getting a little bit hangry. I get hangry when I don't eat. Growth spiral. Into a land, alright. Is every land they have a gate? Alrighty then. Would consider wrathing, but I don't think I need to yet. We're gonna get really greedy with this wrath. Oh, that's good. Opponent decides they do not want to lose their Bethnid, and would rather frost our guys. That's okay. Just keep playing lands because we're not drawing anything else. Opponent gets in for 4, we'll take it. Opponent plays a Sauriform hybrid. Play out a bunch of other creatures, opponent, please. So if we could get the Pontiff value and keep them alive in Wrath, that'd be really awesome. But of course this game hates us too much to allow us to do that. Alright, now play more dudes. Don't adapt your guy, just play more dudes. Just play more dudes. There we go. You didn't adapt. Now play more dudes. That's a dude. Well, depends on how you define dude. That's a woman, but I think. Yeah. So we'll play a Plague White. Get in, get in. See if our opponent blocks. They probably just let this go. They're at such a high life total. Okay, damage. We will sack the Plague White. Wrath the board. Gain a life. Woo! Opponent draws 4 cards and discards 2 cards. That's pretty good. Plays another tap land. We untap. Ooh. Not bad, not bad. Would like to draw any of our 5 drops now. Those would be good. Opponent plays a Sphinx of New Prov and a Junk Troller. Ping them for 1. Only draw lands. Is it like every single game out of like the last 7 games has been me getting mana screwed versus someone else, or them getting mana screwed versus me? Opponent gets in for 4. We can't do anything about that. Welcome new viewers to the stream. I'm Kano. We're currently getting wrecked in limited on Arena, sober. Everything in that statement I dislike. Oh, I can click this. I didn't know I could click this. My turn, please. Ping him for 1. Draw a card. It's a guy! Or a gal, maybe? Girl? It's a thing that blocks, except not because it's not flying, and does nothing to a 0/6. Opponent puts their mythic on the bottom of their deck. Gets in for 4, takes us to 5. Plays a Blade Brand, draws a card. Plays a Pestilent Spirit. We ping him for 1. I am so utterly depressed right now. Most of the cards in our graveyard got milled. Like, we didn't even get to play them. They milled past everything, and we've only drawn lands. Opponent's putting all their bombs back on the bottom of their deck. Not that that matters. The game is nowhere near going to last that long. This has Menace. I have to crack this to stay alive. I thought I could just block and then maybe get back in this game, but no. Block and gain life, and I swear if you counter this. Okay. This lets us stay alive for one more turn. Opponent draws. Let's card at bottom. Just let me aggro them down, please. All I want for Christmas is to run my opponent over. All right. Game 2. Play first. We'll keep 1, 2, 5, and 5. 3 lands. Played a 1-drop. Meow. What are you gonna do? You just got meowed at, Teferi. Play Guildgate? Yeah, you would. Get in for a point of damage. Pass the turn. Hey, we got a Mortify. It's no longer Christmas. Please wait 11 months. Oh, yes! A 3-drop. 1, 2, 3 versus an opponent that's playing only tap lands. I will invite you now, opponent, to get wrecked. Oh, you're not supposed to play removal. You're supposed to play tap lands. Well, we didn't draw land, so we're going to hold up Mortify. I prefer to think of this as a Halloween 120th or whatever. October 120th. Opponent plays a wall. It does wall things. Mills some stuff. Doesn't look like anything too concerning. We draw a land. Get in. Opponent blocks the white. Give it -1/-1. Gates ablaze. Ha-ha! The cat's back. And he's pissed this time. I think our opponent drafted only Gates and is now going to roughly a trillion life. Let me deal that damage, yo. That's what I wanted. Spectacle! Land. Thank you. Now we can start casting relevant creatures. Take 3. I'm going to play as a random 2/2 with Death Touch. Go to our turn. Play a flyer. I think it's okay for us to take a little bit of damage here and wait on this summary judgment. Not that there's necessarily going to be a better target for it, I just don't think we're going to do anything else. Like, I want to kill this and then start attacking. Or let me correct that statement. I want to do something else the turn I play this. Play Racketeers. Get him, kitty. Gotcha. Alright, untap. What's our opponent do? Plays a Pestilent Spirit. Of course they do. Man, that thing is nasty looking. Our turn. Get in with the cat. Okay, give a Death Touch. Trade with the other Death Touch guy, excuse me. Play another Grasping Thrall. Ping our opponent for 2. Man, that Shimmer of Possibility with Death Touch. Gotta love it. Alright. What fresh hell is our opponent tutored for to kill us with? Anything? No? Yes? Play a Knight of Sorrows. Pass the turn. Opponent passes. We keep drawing land. I think we just start attacking. Okay, opponent takes 6, goes to 7. We trade with the spirit and we lose a thrall. Okay. Opponent's doing something. Blade Brands just to draw a card. I don't know if that's good, but okay. This card's probably better than I give it credit for. Ugh. Opponent gains a fuck billion life. Oh, it's the third time they've been at 19 this game. Get in for a ton. I had the opportunity to kill this and I didn't, because I'm awful at this game. Now we kill it. Opponent plays a Sauroform hybrid. I am just a little hangry. I'm sorry, I apologize for my hanger. Maybe that should be my next emote whenever I get enough sub points to unlock that. It's the hanger emote, just like me, like, or something, I don't know. Alright, my turn. Hey, we got another flyer. Let's get in for 3. I don't fit in an emote? That's true. I am quite large. Opponent adapts. We play an imp. Eat this freaking angel so they don't get it back again. Would not put it past our opponent to, like, dead revel and get it back. Opponent's gonna draw a lot of cards, and then discard a couple of cards. Me flexing would be nice. Maybe I'll make that a thing when I cast like Giant Growth or something. Me flex. Actually, my arms are like really swollen right now because yeah, I could do that. Flexing as an emote. It's the whole reason I'm better at paper magic than when I'm streaming is because like you have to let the Wookiee win. They might, like, my arms might look big right now, but that's only because they're extremely swollen from the workout I did the other day. Like, they hurt a lot. Opponent's gonna Blade Brand. Oh no. Are we getting board wiped? Our opponent just build their own Plague Wind. At least we have a bunch of Afterlife tokens. When you start losing Flex, they start getting nervous. Opponent gets in, we take 6. I'll be really sad if they have another Dagger Caster. I now understand the Blade Brands. That would have been nice to have last turn. You're gonna Binding Spirit. Alright. Get in for 2. Do some damage. That dramatically changed the clock, though. We need to draw either our 3rd Grasping Thrall, a piece of removal for this hybrid, or another thing with Afterlife to block. Opponent consigns to the pit a token. Oh gosh. Thank you. Get in for 1. Blow up the board. Whew, we're surviving for now. Oh, dude! Oh, we might actually win this one. We might have come all the way back from our opponent gaining 20 life. It's gonna hold this gate for now. Make them think we got something. Opponent casts a Think Twice. Plays a Swamp. Plays a Noxious Grudian. Woo, dude! Play Orzhov Enforcer. No attacks. Ugh. Opponent plays a 4/5. We keep drawing lands again. No attacks. Alright, now our opponent is doing nothing but like windmill slamming great cards off the top while we draw lands. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, did we just win? We just won! 10 mana burn spell off the top! Oh, thank you, Magic Gods, for granting me that slight reprieve there. I think because our opponent has like a couple really big creatures, we're gonna bring in Consign to the Pit, and because they're going later, we're gonna run Debtor's Transport. Drop that. Night of Sorrows, not quite as good. And are we at 41 right now? We're at 42. Get rid of Plague White. I don't think it's actually that good. We got a mulligan this. You know, with how good we are at drawing lands, this hand ought to be fine. Alright, play Plains. Opponent's got all their colors of mana. We'll play Guildgate. Good news is our opponent is not going to mill our two best removal spells. Play a Plains, pass the turn. We can stop them from recycling their giant Gate Angel this way as well. Take the damage. Opponent plays a Junk Troller. Yeah, let's kill it. Play our fourth land, play a flyer. I'm actually fine trading here. If they have the 4-mana 2/3 that sweeps, I'd rather they do it now than when they have a Blade Brand. Okay, it's just another Noxious Grudian and a land. Seems fair. Let's play our Inheritance and get in for 1. Opponent plays their own Inheritance. Well, quite frankly, opponent, I am mortified you thought you could get away with that. Play Guildgate. Get in for 1. Opponent gets in for 2. We take it. Plays a Pestilent Spirit. Ping them for 1. Play a Grasping Thrall. Ping them for 2. Get in for 1. This is pretty good with the Wrath. The 3-mana deal damage equal to the number of gates you have to everything. Just straight up turns it into a hard Wrath. No blocks. We'll take 5. Opponent plays a Sorrowform hybrid. Okay, ping him for 1. Play a Swamp. Get in, get in. Play the Fat Thrall. Opponent gets in with everything. Let's block the hybrid. And if they only play one creature, we should be able to consign it and kill them. They probably have the Wrath, though. Oh, Mesmerizing Bethnid. We still got him, though. Get in, get in. Opponent can't block. And we got there. Whoo! We had to battle for that one. Jeez. Alright, Arena awards us with a Lightning Strike. And we've made our money back and got some packs. Money. We've made our Monopoly money back. We'll play first. We can't keep a one-lander. We'd really like a white land, and this hand isn't great. I'm going to go to 5. Alright, fine. Thrall on top. I'm okay with that. Start Guildgate, pass the turn. Opponent plays a Plains. And a Watchdog. We play Plains and an Enforcer, which can get through the dog. That's a cute puppy, though. Look at him. Alright, play a Swamp. Get in for one with Death Touch. Play an Orator. Opponent plays an Imperious Oligarch. We play a Syndicate Messenger. Gain a life. No attacks. Opponent appears to be stuck on 2 lands, but has the same general game plan we do. I've been building white-black like almost constantly and going 7 wins with it repeatedly. So it's been kind of good luck for me. I've had 2 out of like 6 drafts that I've drafted black-white that I've not gone 7 wins with. So 4 out of 6 I've gone 7 wins with. Which I feel like is good enough to justify keep doing it, you know. Opponent plays another 2-drop. Get in, get in. Blade Juggler! Also, Rakdos was pretty good. Though I haven't played Rakdos for a while. Opponent finally finds their 3rd land. We're just going to take 4. I don't want to trade anything off that I have right now. Opponent plays a Blade Juggler, pings themselves to draw a card. We untap, we draw our Inheritance. Play a Thrall, ping them for 2. Hopefully we just get too far ahead of them here for them to come back. Though they could, like, if they have Kaya's Wrath, we might be in trouble. But I think that's a rare that would require. Okay, opponent has a blocker. They block here, they take 4. We're still ahead. We gain a life. Alright, that does it. Well, that wasn't really a game, unfortunately. But I'll take it. It's a win. Sorry, opponent. We'll just run it back. They seem to be a more aggro-y version, and we don't really have anything for that. And we don't have any Cries of the Carnarium in the sideboard. Not going to keep a one-lander. Lane's on top? Alright, that was the next best thing. Opponent plays a Vizcapa Vampire. I think we're just going to go ahead and exile it now, before our opponent gains life. We don't have a real efficient way to trade with it. We could throw the Panther underneath it, but I think this is better. Opponent goes with the same plan we already did. Play a Swamp, play our own Vampire, and play a Twilight Panther. Opponent plays an Oligarch. Play Carrion Imp. No attacks. Welcome new viewer to the stream. I'm Kano, and we're playing Orzhov in yet another Ravnica draft. Opponents got the removal this time, don't they? Hey, Raylan! Yeah, that might be fair. No attacks. Something must be up with the Arena Shuffler today, because every opponent or us that, like, every game, one player has had mana problems, at least. Opponent plays a Spirit of the Spires. Alrighty then. Play a Pitiless Pontiff. No attacks. Me too. I do actually like that. I wish it didn't have the activation cost, but okay. Opponent gets Spirit. We pass. Opponent gets in for 2. We take it. Plays an Impassioned Orator. Get in for 3. Opponent can double block if they want. Opponent does not. Play Grasping Thrall. Drain him for 2. Opponent plays a Noxious Grudian. And pins our Grasping Thrall to the ground. It's kind of annoying. Hello, kitty cat. I'm okay making this trade. Okay, opponent has their own Grasping Thrall. Cat or Riot. Come here, sweetie. Nice, sweet baby. She's still a little sniffly, huh? Mm-hmm. Alright, see what our opponent does. Gets in for 5. Take it, go to 8. We'll plays another Grasping Thrall. Drains us for 2. That's unfortunate. We don't have enough damage to kill him. And we can't interact. I guess we give him the option to screw up. Oh, we could also sack Racketeers to draw, or to get blockers, I guess. Hey, Neff, I take offense to that. Ah. Yeah, she is a Halloween kitty, isn't she? I love her. She's such a cuddly and needy animal. And she's kind of just wanting to be held, I guess, because normally she would just jump down. Oh, ouchie. Oh, your nails are sharp. Oh, that's cat butt. Mm. You know, I don't normally let you on my desk. I have a co-host now. Now you gotta talk into the mic right here. This is my roommate's cat, but I love her. And her name is Ajna. She's named after the crown chakra. You can hear the purring. She's a little sniffly because she's getting over, I think, a sinus infection she's on meds for. But normally when she's not stuffed up, her purring is like a diesel engine. Her favorite way to wake me up when she wants something is to lay on my face and consequently vibrate my entire head. Alright, we would like to play first. This is an excellent start. Oh, you're a good luck charm. Get in for one. They go for the hands when you move, but you're either sleeping or laying still. They go for the face. Yeah, that seems pretty accurate. You know, I am trying to do things here. She's like, I know. That's why I'm making your life difficult. Oh gosh, I didn't click pass. Our opponent gets stuck on 2 lands? Thank you, good luck cat. She might... And who says black cats are bad luck? Opponent gives up. Ooh, we got a card. Zagana, Utopian Speaker. Oh, one more win. One more win. And I think I'm going to try and play at least one game of Constructed, I believe. Alright, we got a 1-drop, a 2-drop, and a pup spell. We draw a black land, and I think this is fine. Alright, play the kitty cat, pass the turn. Opponent plays a mountain. We draw a swamp. Get in for 1. Do the damage. Play the Orator. Opponent plays the Cult Guildmage. Let's see if we can get it with the Arrester's Zeal. No. Just gonna go ahead and get rid of this now then. I don't want him to ping us and have some kind of spectacle thing going on. Opponent plays a mountain. Skewer the critics! I was right, they were gonna spectacle something. And now we get to make a spectacle of it. Get in for 1. Juggle some knives! Or blades. Draw a 5-drop that we can't play. Opponent plays a 2-2 with Riot and Menace. Makes it a 3-3. Alright, well, get in. Okay, opponent takes it. We pass. Well, opponent's drawing lands, but we're all action if we get 1 more land. Makes us discard. Alright. Discard Arrester's Zeal and Racketeers. Nope, it's a tap land. Stay on offense. The Riot cards I don't love. They're really bad with haste. Yeah, the majority of them are, like, worse than average because they, like, in their haste mode, right? But they do serve the purpose of extra damage when you need it. Also, the 3-mana 1/1 that opponent can't block when it attacks has Riot. So, like, you can use that as a sort of, like, on-crop crasher effect. Though I think on-crop crasher is better. I think there's a couple cards that have Riot that are really pushed, like the Spellbreaker and the Worm and the even some of like the bigger common creatures are good, just as like, you know, however much mana attack with a like 4/4 with haste for 7 or 6 is really even not that bad as a top deck. But all right, opponent gets to do the drill bit here. Can take either one of our cards. Probably takes the Imp. Yeah, the Imp is life gain. You gotta stay back on defense, opponent. All right. Well, yeah, we do this. Force him to block. Give her Death Touch. Do the damage. Play this guy. Pass the turn. Yeah, we got there! Let's see. So they're aggro. I think I'm fine dropping a Racketeers and bringing in a Panther. Panthers are really good at getting in for damage when you need to turn on the spectacle cost of the, I think we only have 1 spectacle card, and it's the draw card guy, the Blade Juggler. They're really good at it, but they also trade really nicely. so I think I'm fine bringing that one in. Alright, opponent almost certainly going to play first. Yeah, we draw one land. This is a really good hand. It can be any land. We'll keep. Opponent starts Swamp and Footlight Fiend. We start Orzhov Guildgate. Opponent plays a Mountain. Plays a Fireblade Artist. Gets in for 3. We play a Swamp. Play an Orzhov Enforcer. Meet the Enforcer. It's an Aqua Teen Hunger Force reference for anybody that gets that one. I want to be named Spaghetti. Block the Artist. Get a flyer. Opponent plays a Thirsting Shade. And a second Thirsting Shade. Get in for 1. We really would like to draw a card here. Draw Grasping Thrall. Plays a land. We'll block the Shade, make them use up their mana. Ooh. Get in for 1. Play Undercity Scavenger. Sack the Spirit. White to the bottom, Thrall to the top. We're going to be gaining a bunch of life here. We're going to make it difficult for them to attack. If they have land, get the point, then they're out of cards. Okay, cool, they're out of cards. Leaves it on top. Gets in for 2, takes us to 11. We play a Guildgate, play a Messenger. I really wish this Shade had 2 mana pump. Even if it was like black mana, black mana. Opponent casts Light Up the Stage. Oh gosh. Has a Skewer the Critics on top. Kills the Messenger. Does not attack. Alright. Play a Grasping Thrall, gain some life back. No attacks. It would be too strong with lifelink. Yeah, you're probably right. Okay, we're going to block like this. We want to run our opponent out of cards here. Because now we're going to start resolving things on an empty board. If we draw an untapped land, we get Vampire and Inheritance. Now we just do this. And we're going to be gaining so much life. Our opponent's out of cards. Unless they draw something like Skargan Hellkite, we're probably going to be okay. I guess maybe if it had Death Touch or something. In limited only, it's constructed, it's unplayable. Yeah, I agree with that. Play a Grasping Thrall. Gain more life. All the life. I want the life. The life is mine. Give me the life. Although I do enjoy the flavor of nickel and diming your opponent to death. Meow. Get in for 3. Opponent plays a Rafter Demon. It's a 4/2. Oh my gosh, what are you eating? It smells delicious.
Pizza rolls.
Pizza rolls.
Pizza rolls.
But I'm on a diet.
Sucks to fucking suck.
Yeah, you're right. Kill the 5/2. And just flunge. Really like that ability. That would do. Oh, extort. Extort was awesome. I think of the 3 mechanics, Extort is my favorite of the Orzhov ones. Afterlife, while powerful, feels kind of lame, and Haunt is a little difficult. Neff says, that's the good old roommate relationship goals I miss. And we get a
move to Utah,
tap land. Move to Utah then, according to Josh. So, we only lost once. We get 2,100 gems. We get 6 packs. Let's go ahead and open some packs. Guardian Project. Theater of Horrors. No, you can't use the packs to redraft, unfortunately. They do not bring the cost of drafting down. Skargan Hellkite. Nice. Teysa. And last pack. Tome of the Guild Pact. Alright.